Wow, that was a very enthusiastic response to a slideshow, so thank you for that. Friends, family, and guests, welcome to the 150th Annual Harvey Bands Awards Ceremony. Hard to believe that was just a couple of months ago, is looking back at those pictures. We were just outside in the sun getting hosed off by the fire department and et cetera. So here we are through another season, and quite a good one at that. So we'll go over some awards, but we do appreciate every single one of you. Of course, there were some standout individuals, but every single one of you played a part in making this a great season this year. So to start the ceremony off, we will go with our Directors Award. So these are awards given to people we feel have gone an extra step in our particular eyes. So I will start with my Directors Award. Come on down. Some words for these individuals. Elizabeth and Aiden are terrific assets to the band, and they really are the hardest working individuals that I have experienced in quite a long time. I think Elizabeth actually lives in the band room. She's here every period, every day, all the time. But if you just look at them after they're done playing, they're tired, they're sweating, they're pretty beat, but they really do a great job carrying this thing, so really appreciate their hard work. Again, Elizabeth and Aiden. All right, is the most improved next or the director's one? All right, and for my most improved, is there an intro for that? All right, so my most improved. This first young lady has really stepped it up a notch and become quite a leader in her section. I can't wait to see the things she does the remainder of the year. Leah Miller. My next most improved has really come a long way since last year. It's like a whole nother person playing, practices all the time, asks questions, really outgoing, tries her best all the time. It's really become a pleasure working with you this year. Amaya Colston. My final most improved goes to someone who's new to band this year. You'll hear more about her later, so I'll save this story, but Miriam Soto. All right, Mr. Farron.
I believe we have another fabulous entrance from Dom coming up here for my director award. So some words about Isabella. She's always been a strong player for us, but this year she stepped up. She had a solo in Crazy in Love that most trombone players would say is ridiculously hard, and she killed it in front of some of the most impressive crowds that we had, and all we heard was compliments about how awesome she did. But she's also a great leader. She did an awesome job, and I can't wait for her to come back next year. So good job. And then for my most improved, this young lady, it was her first year in our band, and I believe she either played in elementary school or middle school once and then hasn't touched an instrument in a long time, and she also chose the trombone. And I think band camp, she played air through it, and by the end, she was a solid player, and I think she's someone who we're glad joined the band, and we wish she would have joined earlier, but we glad she's in it now. Kiara Bafford.
All right. I am here for my Director's Awards. Actually, I have a few awards, so we'll start with my Director's Awards. Okay, I have two Most Improved Awards. Actually, both of these young ladies, this is their first year being a part of the drum line. And I will admit, I always get a bunch of rowdy group of kids, but very talented. And we had an awesome year. And these two young ladies, they came in, they were extremely quiet. And we're like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. We need you to open up, because percussion is not quiet by any means, and I think everybody knows that. But they opened up, they was a part of Drumline, and I couldn't have asked for better young ladies to be a part of my Drumline. And that goes to Rochelle Perez and Donna Ramirez. Okay, my final two awards, it's the Drumline MVP Award. And these two people pretty much this was the backbone of the drumline, and I couldn't have asked for two better young people to help me make my job easier. And so the first one is Mira DePiro. And the second one is Reed Abercrombie.
Can I touch it? No? Okay. So my awards today are going to be a shock to everyone. Going into this year with just one twirler, I'm gonna move this. Going into this year with one twirler, I wasn't sure what to expect, but even at the tryout, I could tell that Georgia was going to be amazing to work with. She always has the best attitude, is always wanting me to challenge her, which is shocking for Baton. But she's the sweetest kid. She put in so much work this year, and if you haven't seen any of the videos, you can follow our Instagram and see them, and you can see how much she improved this year. That's why my Director's Award and my Most Improved Award this year go to Georgia Hall. This is up in my face. Ready? You want to do the intro?
Yep. Oh, yeah, you're doing it.
I mean, I have an intro. Oh, yeah. Wait, there it is. Romulo. Come back. My Director's Award went to Romulo. He is one of the first people to say hello to me. How are you? What do you need? He's just a kind gentleman, and he's not doing it because he wants a snack or because he wants to get out of something. He's just a kind gentleman. So thank you, Romulo. These go with those. Yeah, she's not here, but these go with those two. Okay. So my Most Improved Awards has nothing to do with music, because if you ask Mr. Jones, he doesn't like any of my music. So, and I don't play anything, I'm just here. But my first Most Improvement Award goes to a young lady who is not so quiet, not so soft-spoken, but kind, thoughtful, and just an awesome person. She is the first person I would call if I ever got into a fist fight, because I know she has my back. She is there for me. Anyway, she's always willing to step up to the plate and lend a helping hand, and for those reasons, my Most Improved Award goes to Violetta. My second most improved award goes to another young lady, but she is quiet and soft-spoken. She is definitely coming out of her shell this year, although this is her last year. She heard me tell Mr. Amos a while ago that I wanted a shout out at senior night, and I never had one, and she took it upon herself to give me one. So I'm giving her one back, and that is Fatima. No, she's not here. She's not here. Yeah, I have her uniform though. And I have one last award, although this young lady is not here to receive it, and I was hoping she would be. I came up with a Golden Hanger Award for a young lady who improved tremendously with her uniform from the first year where she lost every single piece nonstop to this year she was on it and awesome. I'm giving her her uniform because on one of her last games she ripped it and we can't fix it. But the Golden Hanger Award is going to Lorena.
That was cute.
Right?
Hey, Carla. Hey, I think it's her next, isn't it? Yeah. Stop trying to cut people.
You just try to cut me. It's okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. So my director's award goes to these guys. All of my seniors have been incredibly helpful this year. They always took initiative to help me out, keep everyone on the same page. They also always wanted to learn new things, new choreography. So these girls, Veronica and Allison and Bree, have been amazing this year. All right, so for my most improved award, which I'm sure you guys don't know who that is now. I don't know. So she has been, from the beginning, she has improved so much since band camp. She learned the choreography to all of our songs, and she's come such a long way. So, Ureli, you're our most improved.
filling in for Wendy for these awards. Our first award goes to Giselle Fonseca. I'm sure you did great things in the dance team, so this is the award you get for that. Good job. All right, and for her most improved award, this one goes to Brittany Uribe. Who I'm sure improved tremendously throughout her time with the dance team. So good job, Brittany.
For my Director's Award, I am giving it to a person who was always helpful and always was willing to go the extra mile. Let's cue the intro and the reveal. Jessica was always on top of everything. She was always willing to lend a hand and to get stuff set up. Even to the point where the field commander started to joke that she was the best field commander. And she wasn't a field commander this past season. And we are so grateful for all the hard work that she put in. Let's give her a round of applause. My most improved award is going to a freshman who was a little quiet and timid and I think a little unsure at the beginning of the season, but started to really enjoy throughout the season, and her attendance and her playing and her overall attitude, not that it was bad at the beginning, but just grew into this really positive force. So I'm giving it to Natalia Galvan. All right, up next, we have our Perfect Attendance Award. When you hear your name, please come up and meet Mr. Farron over here to receive your certificate. And we are very grateful to those students who are able to come to everything. They didn't get sick, they didn't skip, they didn't even have excused absences. So these are a lot of students miss for excused reasons, whether it be sports or like a family thing or even a doctor's appointment, or this year, with different quarantine issues and other very legitimate absences. These students were not absent once. Please hold your applause until the end, and as soon as your name's called once again, please meet Mr. Farron. Amaya Colston, Melissa Davis, Jaleesa Ferguson, Rodrigo Flores, Noriko Guerra, Fatima Hernandez, Alan Jacinto, Elizabeth Keller, Hasiel Maldonado, Allison Moreno, Cameron Switlick, and Aiden Torres Palomino.
Speaking on attendance, I have to say that this season started off a little rough with attendance for us, but by the middle towards the end of the season, you guys really stepped it up, and we averaged at least 94% attendance for like the second half of the season, which is the highest I've ever had in all my years here. So. And it made us so much better for that. All right, our next award. It was once said, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So the opposite of our perfect attendance award, we have the exact opposite of attendance award. We have two lucky recipients of this award today. Is there an intro for this, or is it me? We have Adam Begay, who is absent, and Emily Juarez. Who is here right now. Yes, yes, come. She's working on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, next we have the Most Improved Attendance Award. So these people started off a little rocky at first, but then they really cleaned it up as we really stressed the importance of being there. So my first one is a young lady who I mentioned earlier. I just kept hearing, she'll be there, don't worry, she'll be there. And then she came once, then I'm going to the movies, I'll be there the next time. And eventually she got it together and became a driving force of the band. Miriam Soto is the first one. Next, a similar story for her cousin, Antonio Soto. And lastly, Lola Thomas. Next award I call the Better Late Than Never Award. So these are students who filled the gaps that we had from some students who couldn't make it past band camp. This is actually very difficult, and it's a lot of work, and I think some people realize that and saw it wasn't for them, but that leaves spots in the field that need to be filled by someone. So these people never played an instrument, and maybe the recorder or the radio or something, I don't know, but never played before and then jumped in and did all the routines, did everything they could to really be helpful, and now they're just valued members of the band. So this first young man, we call my son, who is not here, he's at soccer awards, Juan Lara. Next, we have Luz Morelos. All right, no, I was kidding. And Lizeth Rodriguez Reyes.
The next award we call the Above and Beyond Power Award, and we broke this into various instrument sections. So, every instrument has an important role in the show, but these individuals definitely bring the sound, the power, that extra oomph that we need to get that next notch. So for the trumpet section, when you hear your name, you can come on down. That is Lizette Garay, Elizabeth Keller, Kaylee Nagel, Alexandra Petrie, Alexis Rodriguez, Charles Switelick, Lola Thomas, Aiden Torres Palomino, and Ian White. You want me to keep going? All right. And then for the tuba section, all about that bass, it'd be Israel Arendando, Blake Brozick, Alondra Mendez Prieto, and Romulo Ramirez. You want me to just keep reading these, or you're next, technically, with trombone.
Okay, this next section, this is ever since pretty much Carlos and Victor graduated, this is a section that's stressed me dearly. It's been very, very difficult, to say the least, rebuilding our trombone section. However, we have a team of young ladies who really, really pour their whole hearts into it. And now I can pick things that are trombone heavy with no problem. They really just carry the whole thing. And I've got to say again for like Isabella, like if you saw us on Fox, they had the camera literally in her face and she did not even sweat a drop during that. So this we call the my power section. We have Isabella Ambris, Maya Colston, Lucy Geisler, and Jessica Valencia Rodriguez.
I will be introducing our Power Awards for the woodwind sections. For our saxophone section, this is another section that we've been working a lot with over the last couple of years to really put out that sound. They're very important for our middle voices. And this year, our Power Award goes to Judah Murillo, Alexis Orozco, Lauren Sams, and Owen Updike. As a clarinet player myself, I'm always glad when I can hear the clarinets and the flutes from all the way in the back of the field and hear them from the front sideline. So for our clarinet section, we are giving the Power Award to Natalie Boskovic, Violetta Martinez, Jessica Molina Padilla, Dea Montez, Jonathan Pacheco, Anthony Sainz Gasca, and Cameron Swightlick. Please come down. As a side note, I would also like to recognize the clarinet section as a whole as probably, I would say, the most improved woodwind section. They've really come a long way in the last couple of years. Give them a round of applause. And finally, for our flute section, it's funny to think of the Power Award with the flute section, the smallest and generally quietest of the instruments, but they provide sort of the icing and the sprinkles on top of the cake. They are the sparkle in the back of the field musically, not to diminish the sparkle from the color guard. This year, our Power Award goes to April Donaldson, Brenda Meza, Leah Miller, Indigo Rodriguez, and Miracle Sharp. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our power players.
This next award is quite an accomplishment to be made. So as you know, we have a requirement to wear masks at school when we're not playing instruments. And most of us understand that very well. But again, to every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. This is the Worst Mask Wearer Award. Give it to you. We have Christian, Juan Lara, and Francisco Veloz. They're at soccer, probably not wearing masks. Israel, come on down. All right, This year we had some Students Pick Awards. That's not right. This was your pick for the Best Marcher. That goes to Inigo Rodriguez. No, go ahead. We'll go in order. I'll do staff. I'm just going to go in order. And we have our Staff Choice Best Marcher Award, which goes to Adan Torres Palomino. Well, you can get that in too. All right, up next, we have our staff-picked most improved overall. This young lady played the clarinet for many years and then decided to switch to the trombone. You've heard her name many times. Apparently, this is her award show tonight. Isabella. Yeah. Oh, no, use this one. I want you to see the rest. These are student choice best in sections. Oh, there are no names.
I was about to say.
You're reading this way.
Does it say
Nope.
what instrument? I think I can wing it. What instruments they play?
All right, cool.
Aiden? Gotta take off the mat. All right. The next awards are the Student Choice Best in the Section Awards. And the first one is the trumpets, and they selected Aiden Torres Palomino. Should I wait for him to come? Or should I just keep going? All right. The next award is selected by the trombone section, and that is Isabella Ambrius. Put this one in the back. You in the back? I don't have the phone. I'm about to leave it at that. All right. The next section is the best section of them all, which is the tuba section. And that award goes to myself. Israel Arredondo, by the way. And Homecoming King. All right. The next section is the saxophone section, and they selected Judith Murillo. Next up, we have the clarinet section, and they selected, yeah, it is the clarinet section, and they selected Cameron Swightlake. Next up, Next up, we have the flute section, and they have selected Ana Dominguez. Next up, we have the dance team, and they have selected Giselle Fonseca. And coming out of the drum line, they have selected Mira DePiro. Last but not least, out of the flags, we have Allison Moreno. Loudest? All right, these next awards are the Student Choice Loudest. I guess that's whoever plays the loudest out of your section. Oh, it's just loudest in general, I lied. All right, that makes a lot more sense now. All right, starting off with the trumpets, you'll never guess it, but it is Christian Guerra. After that, in the trombone section, we have Amaya Colston. Coming from the tuba section, Romulo Ramirez. In the saxophone, we have Lauren Sams. In the clarinets, we have Natalie Boskovic. From the flutes, we have Taide Ramirez Botello. From the dance team, we have Emmanuel Stewart. From percussion, we have Mira DePiro. Then, last but not least again, out of flag, Brianna Lopez Padron. Was that it?
Okay, up next we have some presentations from some students. They asked for time to give these. I would like to remind you that we are streaming this live for all the world to see, so please be mindful of the things you say and do up here. Mr. Amos has assured me that it will probably be fine, so I'm going to go with that. First, we have Veronica, who would like to present an award.
Hi everyone. I would like to present this award to a special director that has been part of our last 4 years and has created some of the greatest memories with us and has let us express ourselves and and stands our annoying selves, as you can see.
Why are you crying?
This award goes to the best Kelsey in the whole wide world. Kelsey Erin Roska!
I will second that statement. I don't know anyone who would get the band logo tattooed to their body, but she did that. That is dedication beyond dedication. That's dedication to the grave, literally. Up next, I believe the field commanders have something that will be appropriate for the internet to hear.
Hi everyone, my name is Dominic Leonello.
And I'm Monique Spikes, and we are 2 out of the 4 field commanders this past marching band season.
We would like to help in presenting an award to someone who we can call our first ever band director. He was my band teacher all throughout middle school, from 6th to 8th grade. He taught me a lot of the basics and made music interesting to learn. It is hard to say I would have continued band into high school if it weren't for him. I've become so close with this person over the last 6 years, and he and all of the other directors have made my band experience more fun than I could have ever imagined.
Coming into this season, I had no plans of being a field commander, but it was one of the best things I did this year. I had no idea what I was doing initially, but this person really helped us out. We started early, and some days seemed longer than others, but because of this person and everyone up here, we made memories that I won't forget.
So tonight, we present this award of appreciation to Mr. Amos for his support and enthusiastic personality throughout this marching band season.
Hello everyone. everyone. My name is Jessica.
My name is Jesus.
And I'm Bella.
Today, today we'd like to present an award to a certain individual.
This person has done everything for us and for the whole band. We know it has been hard to get back on track with normal marching band ever since COVID hit, but they made it possible for us to have a fun and an enjoyable time in the band. If it wasn't for this individual, I wouldn't be standing here surrounded by all these people. They have made me become a more outgoing person. This teacher also helped us become involved in more activities and always make sure to lead us in the right direction.
I know I can speak for everyone here when I say that this teacher is truly inspirational. They always know how to cheer you up and make coming to school worth it. Ever since I first got to Harvey, they have made me feel welcome and have given me a multitude of opportunities. I have made so many memories with this person, and it sucks that I only have one more year.
I have always been a shy person, especially freshman year. But with each new season, I gained a little more confidence, all thanks to this teacher and the program he leads. Yet, I know I'm not the only person that feels the same way. He has had a positive impact on so many individuals' lives. I am so grateful that I have the chance to be part of this incredible program with an amazing teacher to lead it. So, we would like to say thank you for all that you do for us, all the time and effort you devote, all the memorable moments, and most notably, helping students to break out of their shells and just simply be themselves.
With that being said, on behalf of the 2021 Field Commanders and Assistants, we'd like to present the Best Director Award to Mr. Jones. Wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Well, we only have enough time to highlight these two teachers. That is not to say we do not see all the effort from the rest of the advisors. You guys are all appreciated, Ms. Castell, Mr. McLean, Mr. Thompson, Ms. Melvin Ornelas, and Ms. Rosca. We appreciate all you have done.
Thank you.
Wait. And Mr. Farron. We love you, Mr. Farron.
Yeah. So usually, I have some sort of statistics to lead into this next award. Like, you've been here for 85 days of band camp and this many hours and performances, but let's just say it's been a lot, seniors. So I'd like to take time to recognize each of you, because you've all put so much time into this and been a very dedicated group, and it's been a joy watching you guys grow into the very strong, some of you people I've come to see now. So I'm going to go instrument by instrument. This is going to go a little quickly, so please, you hear your name, just jump right up. Trumpets, Trayshawn Allen Moore, Elizabeth Keller, Adon Torres Palomino, Jaleesa Ferguson, Charles Swidlick, Adam Begay, Ana Garcia Pacheco, and Lizeth Rodriguez Reyes. Tubas, we have Alex Donaldson, Alondra Mendez Prieto, Romulo Ramirez, Lorena Vega Nava, Israel Arredondo, and Juan Lara. Flutes, we have Leah Miller. Not sure how that happened. We only have one singer flute player, but you stuck strong. Good for you. Dance team, we have Megan Blaker Martin, Giselle Fonseca, Emmanuel Stewart, and Brittany Uribe. Percussion, we have Josie Basco, Haziel Maldonado, and Mira DePiro. Flags, we have Allison Moreno, Veronica Mendoza Pacheco, and Brianna Padron Lopez. And majorettes, we have Georgia Hull. Clarinets, we have Jonathan Pacheco, Anthony Sainz Gasca, Fatima Hernandez, Yulisa Aboites, and Luz Morelos.
All right, next we have loading crew, which these individuals work tirelessly every time we go somewhere where we have to load the trailer before we go, unload it when we get there, reload it before we go into the stands, unload it before the band gets back, reload it, then unload it when we get home. It is a major responsibility. They do an excellent job. Sometimes they like to have a little bit of a fiesta while we're loading and waiting, but that's all right. Following people, please come down. Judith Murillo, Reed Abercrombie, Israel Arredondo, Josie Basco, Ana Dominguez Fonseca, Giselle Fonseca, Lizette Garay, Veronica Mendoza Pacheco, Allison Moreno, Alexis Rodriguez, Indigo Rodriguez, Karen Rodriguez, Charles Switelick, and Jessica Valencia Rodriguez.
Up next, we have some awards for our student leaders. You saw many of them speaking earlier, and it's so nice to see them some of them having come out of their shells. Mrs. Costello always encourages me to pick some of the quiet kids because they may turn into what they did. And I never thought in a million years I'd see Bella up here on a mic saying things in front of people. So it's great to see that transformation. So perhaps I should take her advice and not always pick loud people all the time. All right, so these young people spent so much time doing everything that you guys see or happens. They have some sort of involvement in. They spend countless hours here. They're here before we start. They're here after. You guys are just getting your instruments out. They're dragging speakers out to the field. They're spray painting stuff sometimes. They're just all sorts of things you wouldn't even think. You'd be surprised that I can't even express how much stuff they do. Just copying music, forms, organizing. They're involved in every drop of everything. So they definitely deserve some attention and appreciation for their hard work. So my field commanders, I have Bella Brozic, Jesus Flores, Dominic Leonello, and Monique Spikes. Our assistant field commanders. So these students do everything that they do without the attention on the field. So that's, I think, even more of a tricky job. That goes to Jessica Valencia Rodriguez and Dorito Guerra. In addition to our field commanders and assistant field commanders, we had some students who just came up and helped. And they were here pretty much all of July through band camp and on, just making sure everything was ready for all of you guys. So they put just as much work in as them, and I really appreciate their help. This goes to Michelle Ordaz Ramirez, Israel Arredondo, and Dea Montez. And Aiden. Has some debates about, never mind. All right, now it's time to introduce our new student leaders, starting with next year's field commanders. Did you notice the Dorito behind her name? That was very nicely done. All right, and up next, our final awards go to next year's assistant field commanders. So this is like a position for those kind of in training to take the wheel when seniors graduate if everything goes according to plan. Am I just saying these ones out loud? All right, we have Natalia Galvan. And Edelinda Tavares Bustos. All right, let's hear it again for our student leaders. I would definitely like to thank some other people myself. I would be unable to function if it were not for the band staff. We have some of the best staff around, whether that's from the genius of drill writing that comes from Mr. Farron's brain, to the organizational and musical assistance from Mr. Amos, to the uniforms and keeping me human from Mrs. Costell. For I don't even know anything about flag dance or majorette, so we have experts for those, and Mr. McLean has been holding the drum line down since the beginning of time, and I definitely could not do that without them, so thank you very much to our band staff. And I think a big piece of recognition needs to go to Dominic back there, who put all those videos together. Thank you. This was truly insane, and I love it. So thank you very much for all the time and effort and hours of video editing. Dom has pretty much been our art director, which is now his official title that I've just gave him. So all the photos, videos, everything you've seen, the bandathon was like 100% Dom. Like all that stuff he's been doing a great job with, so we really appreciate you. All right, we have 15 minutes until we need to be out of this building because I'm not paying for any more time here. So if you would like to get pictures or anything, I'm sorry I wasn't out there to mingle before. We had some tech difficulties that we resolved, but I will gladly get pictures. You want to add them to the band wall or something. So that is that. So let's get moving before time runs out. Loading crew, you still have one more job to do. We've got a lot of stuff to unpack out of here. Have a great night. Thanks for coming.